It's the last time I'm streaming till Christmas anyway, so let's be as Christmassy as we can possibly be. Just me wishing you a Merry Christmas and putting it in the title, really. I'm not going to wear any hats, and I don't have any special effects because I had no time. But anyway, we're here. Merry Christmas. Hunting for Rippers. Harry Chandler's here. Dean and Ed. Good morning to you fellas. Luke, any chance of rebuilding Parma, Brescia or Sampdoria? I'm sure we'll do at least 2 of them throughout the whole of FM22. Surprised you got that jersey? Have you forgiven Leipzig? Look at this already. I love it that you're out for them already. Do you also hate them as much as I do in real life now? Now, I mean, to be fair, like, it's a good looking jersey. They just screwed me over. Oh well. Oh well. But hey, I'm glad you're here. It doesn't matter. We've moved on to PSV now, and we're actually winning things. We've done the double twice. We've had a great season last season, and yesterday's stream, in case you missed it, was a bit of a weird one because we used the meme tactic. Now, people might not know what the meme tactic is if you weren't there yesterday. What it is this. Yeah, somehow we managed to win every game using this. We're not going to use it today because I only used it when I said we reached our daily sub goal and we did it immediately. So thank you for that, by the way, Dean and Vade, I think it was, who gifted the other 3 subs. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. That's not what I did. I thought, maybe we'll reach it and we can play it in the last game of the stream. No, they did it immediately before we even played the next game. But anyway, there we go. So that's what we were using. And these were the results. We used it from this game as well. So these 2 games here and the Johan Cruyff Schal, we used our usual 4-3-3 tactic. So we come back from a 3-2. We were 2-0 down. We come back second half and score 3 goals. Fantastic, really. Marcus Edwards scoring on his debut. Then an FC20 win. Cody at the Gak post. Scored again. Lorenzo Luca got himself a brace as well to kick his season off in the league. And he's continued to do that because he's got a brace in the second game as well. Adam Hloschek scored on his debut. Then we changed the meme tactic. Destroyed AZ Alkmaar in the first half. We scored 5 goals in the first half. They scored a goal. I'm going to show you this just in case. Or you've forgotten. Because the goal that they scored, oh my God, Sam Johnston. Hang your head in shame, Sam Johnston. Hang your head in shame. How he still got a 7 rating after he does this, I don't know. Because this is dreadful. This is awful. Long punt up. He's coming for it. He bottles it. What is he doing? Unbelievable. So, yeah, that was the only goal that we conceded. So compared to, the rest of it, I mean, a 3-2 win against Vitesse. Yeah, we played great as well. We still played great. Then I was like, right, okay, we'll still use it in the Bilbao game, but this is going to be the test, really, in seeing whether it will struggle or not. It did struggle, viewers. We were 1-0 up within 17 minutes, 2-0 up by the 25th, and we just cruised. We completely cruised. So, yeah, not really much more to say about it, to be honest. And we were changing around with the roles as well. We changed this to Regista. That seemed to work really well. So a couple of people we were mentioning in the chat yesterday. I don't know whether they'll pop in. They might have to watch this back. But we were talking about these roles. So the wingers roles and the Registas roles. We were trying to work out how to get him involved a little bit more. He was playing as a DM to begin with. He didn't do very well in the DM. Then we changed it to a Roman playmaker, I think. No, it used to be a Roman playmaker. It wasn't doing that well. Then we changed it to a DM. It wasn't doing that well. Changed it to a deep line playmaker. It didn't do that well. When we changed it to a Regista, it seems to have kicked him into it. I mean, we'll have to do more testing. But if you go to the data hub and you can see like the last match passes, here we go. The Regista is the man in the middle with potentially the most influence on the game here. That was not the case when he was just a deep line playmaker. So, yeah, it could be just a coincidence that this one game he played really well. Consistency and stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, as far as that tactic goes, it looks quite good. But anyway, we're going to go back to this one, because this is the one that we know and love and trust. That's been very good for us in the last few years. And maybe we'll go to the meme tactic every now and then. I do also have a third tactic, which we have there, 4-2-2, that we will probably try and use. Maybe even, we could use it in the DeGrasse Chat game, to be honest. We've got the strikers to use it. We have made some signings as well. I'll go over them. But a lot of the money that we spent isn't coming to next season. Actually, coming into January, because we spent £17 million on this man, who was in the next gen, whatever it is, the top 50. We signed him. He's fantastic for 17 years of age, like incredible. So he joins us in January. But we also had Zoran Čurčić arrive. He's gone out on loan to Herevian. Played one game so far, did not do very well. Carlos Bonilla, who is in our team, but he's in the B team. Yeah, he looks okay. Can play right back. Looks decent there. Then the other side is the RCV. Oh, we got Adam Hloschek, of course. Marcus Edwards. Alan Kofi. Another regen viewers, 18 years of age. Couldn't loan him out. And Ogle, who joined like earlier on. So yeah. Our team looks very familiar from last season. If you've seen last season, we've just got a couple of additions coming in instead of like some backups. So we've got better substitutes now, better rotational players. Van Duyven is still at the club. We could not loan him out, and he looks incredible. So he's going to be playing for the B team quite a lot this year and dominating that probably in this division here, which they are top of and haven't lost a game yet, and he's scored 4 goals. So yeah, he's great. He's really good. So that's pretty much you caught up. We'll go into the DeGrasse Chat game. Should we use the 2 up top? Depending on fitness, we'll use the 2 up top. Because I do want to try it. Because there is going to come a time where I'm going to want to play Luca and Young San top bin, and I need a tactic that's ready for that. Our only problem is we've got so many good centre midfielders, because I do really think this game has so many good centre midfielders. But there we go. What's been your favourite league to manage in? I do like the Eredivisie, to be honest. Bundesliga and Eredivisie are my 2 favourites, I think, because there's no rules. They're quite enjoyable leagues because they're very competitive. Bundesliga, there's a lot of money as well, so if I want to have like a bit of fun, I'll do Bundesliga. Because not only is it a challenge to overthrow both Dortmund and Bayern, it's one realistic. They're not like PSG. Sometimes they will have bad seasons, and I've seen like Cologne, Mainz be up there. And 2, what was my second point? Oh, there's so much money. There's so much money in the league. I've come down with a cold. I hope not. I always get tagged in stuff. I genuinely thought this was Omega Luke. It's a picture of Ricky Gervais with a hat on. Right. Then we got Den Haag. So yeah, it probably is a good chance to try one of these tactics. We've yet to drop any points, which is obviously good. We've been completely dominant in the league so far. 4 games, only conceding the 1 goal against AZ Alkmaar, which was that mistake. Defensively, I dare say, we're probably going to have one of the best defences in the league that we're ever going to have. Unless we bring in some superstar regens, we might already have the defence that will carry us to the Champions League. That's bold for me to say that, but it's true. Most challenging league in FM. Ooh. The Argentinian one is really hard to understand. Vanarama National. Championship's quite difficult. But then League 1, League 2, you don't have enough money. And there's work permits and stuff like that. I'm sure there's a lot more challenging ones, like Chinese Super League. You have to have a Chinese goalkeeper. So if you don't have a good one, you're fucked. Really. Have you ever done any of the teams in the Irish League? Not for a long time, no. What skin are you using, Luke? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. This is the FM Renzi skin. But I do enjoy going to different leagues. The rebuild for Monday is in a different league that I've never managed in. Czech Republic. Slavia Prague, viewers. Slavia Prague. Which was voted on Patreon. Okay. Let's try the two at the top. So, we'll go Joey there. We'll go Youngsan or Adam Hloschek. Youngsan because Hloschek can play there. Van Duyven can come on the bench. Montoya. Pellegrini. Oh yeah, we made a massive boo-boo. We did not use either Montoya or Pellegrini in the Champions League. We forgot to register them. We did it completely wrong. So, massive error. Straight away. So Pellegrini can come back in. But yeah, this defence here is capable of taking us all the way to the Champions League. I know obviously you can definitely upgrade, especially Pellegrini. But Kanate turns into a monster. He already is one. Ananel obviously has 168 potential. Once he gets close to that, which he might already be close to it, to be honest. Caligari's fantastic. We all know how good Caligari is. So yeah, we might already be there. Slavia has some good players, absolutely. Spain's a bit tricky regardless of how well you're doing. Always seem to have Barca and or Real breathing down your neck. Yeah. Good point, Tom. Morning, Will. What is with this ridiculous? Why are we playing strikers? I know, right? Where's all the silly stuff that we had yesterday? Let's play Noni. I love how we just got like Chelly just sat on the bench now, and yet since we started this, he's arguably been the best player of the save so far. Pellegrini's the only weak point, but the other three are solid. Oh, that's what I think. And if a team won the Champions League with Pellegrini, it's not like you think, oh Christ, he did that with Pellegrini. He's still decent. You just said then, he's solid on attributes and always performs in FM. FM doesn't value him at all. That's true. He has a lot of like 13s, which makes him very underrated. Low crosses for Luca. Low crosses just works in the game really well, more than anything. It's more for the fact that we're going to be playing Youngsang, who's 5'9". So if we're doing float crosses in, it gives him no chance. Whereas if we're low crossing it, which is good in the match engine, works quite well. I suppose I'll go over this tactic for you, so you can take a look. On every single player, there should be shoot less often. There is. That is not to say I don't want them to shoot. That is because when they get into exactly where Youngsang is about here, he doesn't shoot. He low balls it across. He crosses it. How many daily sub goals do you want to play that tactic again? Don't you dare, Dean. Don't you dare. You've already donated enough this month. So that's basically what we're doing there. Positive mentality, fairly wide, extremely high tempo. Yeah, low crosses, but not working ball into the box or anything like that. Being expressive, running at the defence, those types of things that are really good. Other than that, it's pretty simple. We're not doing anything out of the ordinary. we're shooting less often. We're aiming at the far post because that's usually where you get a man running in. So where we can, crossing is aiming at the back post, even on the centre midfielders. And we're just aggressive. We're high aggressive intensity because we have the players now to do that. Nav, hey Luke, I think I've made a better tactic. I made a tactic better than the one on the draft. Really? Nav, you got to share this with me, mate. I've got some competitions coming up. You know I've got competitions coming up. I need options. I've got the one that SNG provided me with in the playoffs. That got me to the playoff final. And we're trying to perfect that as well. But I love options. So absolutely. If you're willing, I'd love to take a look at it. And if I have your permission, if I like it, I might use it. I will never use it against you. That'll be our deal. But everybody has a tactic guy. GIFM obviously was the tactic guy for Hood. Went on and won it. He was at the forefront. Sign Gravenberch for Southampton while getting injured 20 minutes into debut out for 3 months. He was out, he was very much the same. He played 2 games for us and he was out for 4 months. But since he's been back, he's been good. So this is what we're doing with this tactic. We're building up more of a patient play. And then there's just so many options in the box. 5 people in the box there. Thoughts on the 4-2-2 narrow? Do you think it can work in FM? With the right player roles and instructions, yeah. They are very defensive. Lost check. Pellegrini. Joey. Lovely ball. See, this is where he did the shoot less often. He would have hit that. He would have turned right and he'd have hit it. Yes, Sam, I can DM you some of the statistics in relation to it. Absolutely. I'd love to see it. Tactic videos and stuff, like they're getting really good views to me at the minute and getting good traction. People are enjoying them and I'm getting better at presenting them because I haven't done them for a long time, really. I went down the rabbit hole of doing a lot of like Wonder Kid lists and stuff like that and not focusing too much on tactics because I already had loads. So it's nice to get back into doing a role of different tactics. So I've got a few. I've got one that came out yesterday. I've got another one that comes out Friday from the strikerless shit that we are playing. Again, low crosses. Works every time. Good morning, The Real Joke. I love the fact that you're a first-time chatter, but you're a sub. That is insane. Gonna see how it does in a draft format tonight. Then can official green light it. Lovely stuff. Is it still a 4-4-2? Like your previous one in the other draft? I really want to do a draft today. I might see if there's one going. If there's one happening today. Morning, Fat Cole. You good? I think it helps having the test league as well. Absolutely. It gives you more of a consistent thing to look at. Because I don't just do it the once. Test it like 3 times. Although I've got a really funny video out next week. That yesterday's stream gave me the idea. So after, I went through and I tested, I want to say about 7 different tactics, all in the test league. It's hilarious. Morning, Ryan. I'm good, my friend. How are you? A 2-3-2-3. Got ya. 3 strikers or 2 wide, 1 up there. It's a test league public. It isn't, unfortunately, no. I've had a couple of comments about that on the video, but it's not mine to give out. It's obviously Stick Piano and Coinbird who gave me access to it, so I wouldn't feel right, obviously, giving everybody access to it because it's what they've worked on. Oh my god, that was such a good low cross. If they were like, yeah, we're handing it out like publicly, then yeah, by all means, but if the Graph chaps dropped their striker back into centre midfield, they'd be laughing. We wouldn't know how to handle it, Tom. We would not know what to do. Too wide, right, okay. Okay, Gravenberch. And now, good. Then Gravenberch drops in. He's in that centre midfield on attack, so he stays more central. Youngsan, get in, might be off. Bit hoarse after the match last night, after torturing the Leicester fans. What a game, though. What a game that must have been. I only seen it up to James Maddison's goal, and then when I woke up this morning, I seen that Liverpool went through. I was like, what the fuck? Because I watched the Tottenham game, then I switched right over onto YouTube. But there we go. 10 shots so far to their 0. Again, we either have the best team, just dominant team, or I've created another mastermind tactic. Oh, that's definitely a penalty. That should have been a goal as well. Rodgers lost that game because of stupid subs and part of the bus tactic way too early for no reason. I do think, like, as much as Rodgers has done a fantastic job at Leicester, the reason why he never really succeeded at Liverpool, and I don't know whether he would have learnt from his mistakes, is because he makes stupid decisions like that. Lorenzo makes it 4. It's the first time me and my dad have been to a game together in 3 years. Look what happened. Oh, but that was lovely. I ain't been to a game with my dad for a long time, to be fair. Might be able to go to one this year when the weather's a little bit better. We might go to Argyle. Oh, good God. Because usually on Saturday, I'd either have been on court, I'd have been playing football, wrestling, something like that. Well, this is good. Loschek and Joey. Let's bring on Eurocelli then. I'd like to give Van Duyven a game. Maybe we'll play a little bit more. Take Luca off, give him a bit of a rest. 3-1 up and ended up losing after a 95th minute equaliser. FM'd. It's true. Oh, free kick. Dangerous territory. He's only been on the pitch for 3 minutes. Smashes it in. He's bloody good, viewers. Quite some free kick. Was a scratch Liverpool team really versus a full strength minus Evans Leicester? Oh yeah, but we all know the how much of a step up Liverpool is now to everybody. I did see a funny, I tweeted about it to be fair. Some Liverpool fan who had Mane as his picture and his Twitter name posted what he thinks his dream 11 will be next season with Haaland and Bellingham in a 4-2-2. But it had Tsimikas at left back and he didn't have Mane in the team. I was so confused. So confused. This tactic seems like a bug tactic. It's just doing really well. I mean, our team is far superior than De Graaf's chap, let's be fair. Like, Lorenzo Lucas turned out to be one of an incredible player. Even players that aren't playing well, I mean, Loschek's amazing, but Madueke, like, he's far better than anything that they've got, isn't he? And we've got Ryan Gravenberch and Chelly in centre midfield. Part of it's a tactic, yeah, because we're high press and everything, but part of it's also because we have the best players. So on FM Reddit, it was titled, "Tell me you only play FIFA without telling me you only play FIFA." Yeah, that's the one. How'd you keep Gravenberch? I didn't, we bought him. We bought him from Ajax. Only last season. Haaland will be at United. I'll take Mbappe. Mbappe's got a work rate though, Ryan. That's the trouble that... and I think Mbappe's going Madrid. Bellingham will be amazing. And Bellingham is a Liverpool player. Because he presses high. His work rate's phenomenal. But Mbappe, like, that's the trouble Pochettino's having with him right now. His work rate, and you can see it on FM as well. That's why I don't draft him. He's fast as fuck, but his work rate is terrible. Why am I substituting a substitute? Koulibaly. Man United aren't going to get Haaland or Mbappe, no chance. Oh, I didn't say that they would, but... Mbappe went United on my FM save, so could happen. Realism. I think Mbappe's destined for Real Madrid, and I think we're all delusional to think it's not happened so far. Morning, Snugs. How are you, mate? Where's Wacky? Oh. Yeah, I think we're all delusional to think that it's not already been personally agreed, etc., etc. But we'll see, I guess. We might have a bit of a busy January by the looks of it, especially on the Man United end. Did you get leaked to call me? I've seen you being called that a few times now. SNG, Snugs, I'll rotate between the few. Or Barcelona with a new huge bank loan. Yeah, what is that about? I think Haaland's going to City or Bayern. I don't know of Haaland. I think Haaland's a really tricky one to determine where he's going. Has Barca got money to buy Torres? No idea, Dean. Not a clue. Should not surprise me if Haaland and Mbappe playing at Real Madrid. I wouldn't be surprised at that either. I really wouldn't. God, my Twitter's going nuts this morning. 5-0. They had 2 shots. Neither of them were on target. But again, why? We're a far superior team. It's not until we actually try the tactic against somebody a lot far superior than De Graaf's chap that we'll know whether it's a good tactic or not. Bang, bang. Match tactics. Match preview. I might even stick another recovery session there. We'll stick in extracurriculum, those 2. And that should be good. Okay. Maybe there's transfer out like Coutinho, Umtiti. Possibly. Haaland to Klopp's tricky Reds. I can't see Haaland going Liverpool. City selling Torres is a hint that they are on the market for that striker. I think you could be right with that, you know. Gio, I think you could be right. Probably not Kane, but maybe Haaland. Vlahovic is an interesting one where he's going to go. Very interesting. Did you see this in Discord? Let's have a look. Oh, this is a new tactic, Ryan. Oh, Chiro Immobile, 61 goals. Oh. Is this the one that you were mentioning the other day? But I haven't seen it now. Tries to be a good transfer for Barca? Oh, absolutely. I think he's a quality player. I'm more shocked. Not that they've managed to afford him, which is a bit shocking, but I'm more shocked that Man City are willing to let him go. Not fight for him. More Oxlade. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Thank you very much. We had a bit of a scare yesterday, viewers, by the way. Obviously, my wife is heavily pregnant, due at the end of January. They thought her waters broke yesterday, so she got taken down to the triage to double check, but wasn't the case. But I was panicking, thinking, oh, for fuck's sake. This is really early. Not prepared yet. That's the very same tactic, yeah, on my personal save. Nice! Well, you know what to do, Ryan. You know what to do, mate. Working on formation for you for the you-know-what database, by the way, Luke. Was doing stupid well. Nice. Have you actually got access to that database? I really need to I think he's, like, lending it out. Like, sending it out soon. Because I really need to start, like, researching players that I want to get and stuff. Making myself a shortlist. I haven't done, like, a shortlist for this in so long. Because, like, the last drafts I've been in has been, like, Whirlpool. Which I don't really think I need to make a shortlist for. But, like, once before that, we only found out, like, 20 minutes before. So, that wasn't really too much of a worry either. I hate it when they put in match practices randomly. Let's go general overall. Match tactics. Extracurriculum. Technical chance conversion. Defending. Defending from the front. Match tactics in there. Might even stick a set piece one in that one. Set piece deliveries. Cool. Not that database, the one I was talking about yesterday. Oh, right, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Christmas Day, baby, I hope not. Whoa. Luke's water spoke simultaneously. I shit myself, not gonna lie. Absolutely shit myself. Vlahovic is trending on Twitter. First thing I see. Arteta wants him. You can't blame him. If he goes to Arsenal, that's a hell of a signing. I think he's a monster. I'd love to see Bellingham at United. Me too, but I very much doubt that we're going to see it. Morning, Sam. How are things still buzzing from last night? Good result. Very entertaining game as well. Very entertaining. Gonna submit it later and see how it does. Brilliant. I'm excited. Right. Then we have Basel. Marcus, if I could get him at Newcastle United. If I could get him at Newcastle United, I can get him in real life. Because you know Ep22 is just like real life. True. True. Okay. I think we stick with this. Let's go Montoya. We'll go Marcus Edwards there. I kind of want to give Gravenberch a rest so he can play him fresh for the Basel game. Scared the shit out of me. Funny Seasider, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Raiders, welcome in. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. I swear I turned that down as well. Oh, that was good. Welcome in. I'm not used to raids this early, or at all, because how early I stream now. So it's scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I need to turn that down. Fucking hell, I'm sweating. Gravenberch to steal this game with that buyout clause. That noise gave me a fucking heart attack. Love your retro light. It's cool, isn't it? It is cool. There's loads of shit that I could do with it. I just need to set it up. Just takes time. Time that I don't have at the minute. So basically, what I'm trying to do, what me and Sid are trying to do, Editor Sid, is we're trying to get ahead on videos for when the baby comes, that I have enough videos stocked up that it looks like I never take a break. But that is easier said than done. Thank you, Funny Seaside. Have a good day, my friend. Have a good one. Yeah, that is easier said than done. So I've done all of next week's videos. The hardest thing is getting ahead on the rebuilds. So I started a rebuild last night, and I want to try and do 2 next week. That's going to be the hardest, because they take me like 12 hours. So I'm trying to do a really quick one. But I get too engrossed in them. I want to perfect them. I want to make sure I've got the right players. I'm making good decisions. Yes, it's difficult. Staying ahead with the detailing your vids will be rough. That's the problem. Like, people are like, oh, you're full-time now. I've also got the Facebook videos to do. Although I know I'm ahead on the Facebook videos. And I can just do 2 really simple ones. Where I continue to do the Wrexham one. But that's still not the case. I'm still trying to think of other ideas for it. Right, last check. Good. 2 runners. That, I think he's off. Yeah. You also have a wife, kid, and a baby on the way. That's the thing. You don't get a lot of time. Usually I'm up until like 11 o'clock. And if I'm streaming, like yesterday I started streaming obviously at 9. I think I come down like different points of the day, but I was doing stuff all the way through the day. Daz!
This isn't the Omega Luke show.
It isn't. Thank you very much, Daz, for the sub. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, it actually counted. He was actually onside. That's good. That's good play. Montoya. Oh. Good head. Oh, easy go. I'll tell you what was cool yesterday was when we raided over to Statman Dave and he said about you watches my videos. That's quite cool. Love a bit of Statman Dave. Bill, good evening, Bill. How are you, buddy? Thank you very much. Hope you and your loved ones have a fantastic Christmas as well. Luke is unreal on this game. Him and Sesko are both steals for the price you pay. Imagine having a front three of Lorenzo Luca and then Sesko and Adeyemi either side. Good God. Completely off subject, but how good is Declan Rice? Oh my God, he's insane. What a save that is. Did I hit the post or was it a save? Declan Rice is not just a DM, my friends. Sesko is very good, but does have the odd stinker for me. I've only really properly used him once this year, which was for the Benfica rebuild. To be fair, even Lukaku, I think, yes, Lukaku is really inconsistent, isn't he? I cannot believe how bad Chelsea is in FM. Considering they've just won the Champions League, it really shocks me how bad they are in FM. Like, I've yet to see them do really well. Like 45 to 50 million for all of them. If you go day one, you get Lorenzo Luca for around about, oh no, come on. For around about 5 million. Sesko is about 8 to 10. And Adeyemi, who's in 190 potential range, you can get for about 16. That's mental. That's like paying £35 million for 3 world-class strikers in like 2 or 3 years' time. They were awful in the league, to be fair. They're still better. I mean, they beat Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Everton, all that conceding a goal. I like Rice, but trying to get him away from West Ham is rough. They want crazy money. Yeah, that's true. But it's obviously down to what he wants to do. The striker I'm the most happy about, to be honest, is Immobile. He's way too good. Yes, I love Ciro Immobile. It's class. Liverpool always do bad? I have not seen that. Liverpool always like overpowered. Rightly so, I guess. I had a deal agreed, £12 million for Sesko when I got into the Prem, but he didn't want to go. Price was up to 40 million by January. Oh, that's annoying. I like Raspadori. Raspadori's brilliant. Yeah, Chiro Immobile, Ryan, just has, like, the best mentals. He's powerful. Like, his physicals are powerful. And yet he has, like, 24... Did he just head that off the line? I'm sure that was going in and he headed it off the line. Oh, he goes through the net. Well, that was weird. God, that spaced me right out. Jeez. I need to catch up now. 84 and 53 for me. Bloody hell. Thought Haaland Lukaku was the best draft striker, but now I'm leaning towards Immobile. Yeah, I had him. When did I do him? When did I get Immobile? I had him in my draft, didn't I? He was okay. At Hanover, I bought Luka and Raspadori. Ended up making a huge profit both after 5 seasons. Lewandowski's a monster, went to Madrid on a free, 110, 120 games. He is incredible in this. I'm so glad that they've bumped him up. Must been a couple of saves up, but I've played Liverpool, Chelsea and Tottenham fall off cliffs. And United and City turn into monsters. City seems to dominate the most when I was doing like simulations. They seem to win the league the most. Especially across the course of like 10 years. Really enjoying tactic testing video. Great way to pick up tips for my tactics. Still find it funny that people comment about not liking them on the actual video. Oh, Bill. First off, appreciate it, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm exactly the same. I love testing these tactics because then I can pick things that I enjoy from different shapes and styles and use them myself. But I still don't understand why people... I had one yesterday. Some guy, I can't remember what he was called. He left a bit of a sarcastic comment and I thought he could be serious, but he could also be sarcastic. So I replied being serious back. And then I seen he left a sarcastic comment to somebody. Oh, so you just plug to your tactics in and just win easily. How fun. And I just thought, why are you a dick? Like, why come here? What is the point? Oh, Luke's uploaded a tactic video. I'm going to go there and abuse people. What is the point? Can't wait until tomorrow. Honestly, I'm going to get so much abuse in that video. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to trigger so many people with tomorrow's video. Because of that tactic. Why go to a tactic video just to complain? It's so stupid, right? It's so stupid. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get the ultimate. Oh, that's disgusting, viewers. I think that was inside. Some people don't understand tactics. It can be very confusing. We all need help with stuff in life, but the YouTube comment section know everything. I mean, that's it. Come on. Did they go to RDF and give him abuse, or took a job to basically grew his channel just on testing different tactics? But no. Just because I do other stuff, when I do a tactic video, they come out in droves about it. It's so bizarre. Thank you for the follows coming in, by the way. I appreciate that. Makes no sense. Must be hard not to bite back. It is difficult. I must admit, because I'm such a wind-up merchant. So it doesn't bother me at all, especially when it's comments like that. It bothers me when people like are abusive or whatever, or some people say some ridiculous stuff, but ones like that doesn't trigger me in the sense of like, oh, you got an internet troll, they can trigger you. But I find it so... I mean, I do write back. I do reply because I know it's exactly what they want, but I'm such a wind-up merchant, I can't help myself to do that. And it's not like they're ruining my day or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. And like after a comment, if they reply and like I think I've got a witty answer back, then fine. But if they, if they reply back something shitty and I think, that's gone, it doesn't bother me, and I don't like carry on throughout the day just thinking about it. But I do love a bit of a wind up. I know yesterday actually, one of my friends was so me, Mike, and Diz. He put something and I said something back to him. And he goes, oh, we're such a bunch of wind-ups. Or piss takers is what he said. And I was telling him about a story. So my friends used to have a group chat. And it was basically a piss-taking group chat. So, that's so unlucky. So if you had something that you could take the piss out of each other for, you put it in that group chat. Or like if we seen someone we knew and we always could take the piss out of it for it, like just personally, we would put it in the group chat. But if you said anything serious in it, you were kicked out of the group chat. Oh my god, Eurocelli almost scored an incredible goal. And I remember once we were talking about, we were having a bit of a wind up about, I don't even remember what it was. And then literally my mate just went, so we still on for 4 o'clock then, yeah? Or whatever it was, whatever time it was. And the admin just went, boot, gone. Kicked him out. And he has not been in the group chat since because he broke the rules of the group chat. The group chat is a wind-up group chat only. It's the only thing we're allowed to do in it. Anything serious was not allowed in that group chat. Huge fan of Monday's Rebuild. First time seeing you online in Twitch. Thank you very much, Where's My Banana? I appreciate it, my friend. Welcome. Take it as a compliment if they're having a go, it's because they're jealous of your success. I appreciate that. That's very kind. And a good way of looking at it, for sure. Was nice the time IDF stood up for you and me on that 4-2-3-1 video earlier in the beta, especially over the corner routine. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a tactic guy. He understands it. He gets loads of people on a daily basis asking him for tactical help. I get that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Actually, so I had a message yesterday, speaking of like not being triggered or whatever. I had somebody who was just blatantly rude yesterday. Just completely blatantly rude. DM'd me on Discord with results, and he just went, Omega tested your tactic or tried your tactic out, and then sent me a screenshot of 3 games. And it was like 1 win, 1 loss, or 1 win, 2 losses. And I went, what tactic? And he sent me the video link, and I was like, it's not my tactic. I'm just highlighting it. And he just went, yeah. So I put, yeah. And he put it again. So I replied saying, I'm not really sure what you want me to say. And he replied saying, well, why am I losing? Lol. I thought, how fucking rude. How rude is that? So I was like, I don't know. And I was like, stop being so fucking rude. And he was like, how am I being rude? And he was like, oh, you're creative. I thought you would have guessed exactly what I wanted. I was just like, what is going on? And then he blocked me. He blocked me. I got the screenshots of it. But yeah, honestly, I couldn't believe it. I tested your tactic. 3 games, lost 2. With Tottenham as well. And I thought, there's your big mistake. Sorry, Sam. What's the tactic looking like? Which one, Daka? All I know about tactics, there's 11 people in my team. Exactly. Your team also needs to get familiar with the tactic too. Yeah. After 3 games, he thought he'd try it. But it was just like how blunt and rude it was. And after I just put, he was just like, yeah. Or what do you want me to say? Why, you're creative, I thought you would have guessed. Fucking hell. Tried to pick my own and lost like 5 games in a row. Well, I got sacked twice in the beta trying to use my own before I looked at what other people were doing that is good and then implemented it. And now look at the tactic that we have here. It's incredible. For fuck's sake, Omega Luke, play the game for me. I don't want to do my own tactics. Oh, hilarious though, isn't it? Another thing, League proper a-holes out there, is not plug and play all the time. Exactly. Like, that tactic might be rated the best on that thing, and the teams that I've tested it with might have done really well. But Jesus Christ, it's not going to work every single time. Sounds like someone who's not very good at the game and got angry at it and took it out on you. Pretty much. But it's the fact that you, like, DM'd me, and then was just so rude about it. I was just like, what is the need in that? Luke, I'd have blocked you too. Come on, give you 3 games. Get into a Champions League winning team. Exactly. Oh, I feel better now, Sam, that I had to go at Tottenham. Sorry, mate. I'll tell you what was funny, right? So my dad came round to record the rebuild yesterday, so that Sid could edit it today and not over Christmas. And when we finished, he was like, right, I've got to go. We've got to go up Marksies and whatever. Your mum's going to be waiting for me. I went, whoa, 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 whoa. And he looked and went, what? I went, Tottenham's on in an hour. He went, oh, yeah, I know. I went, fuck, you're going over to watch Tottenham. I've got to go, I've got to rush. Bollocks. He said, no, I've got to go shop on the way over. Yeah, right. I'll send you a screenshot, Luke. I'm testing your tactic. It's still 0-0 at half time. What is going on? That's what I like with Ep22 this year. It's not all about the tactic, but also about cohesion, dynamic. Love this game. I'm with you, Matt. I'm with you, my friend. Thank you very much for popping in for the first time. You're seeing the right players. I see people's teams. They have centre-back playing wing-back. Like, why doesn't he do well? It's so true. So true. Got the best tactic, but if your players aren't good enough, it's not going to work. Very true. When I look at these tactics to test them, I don't just pick like 5 random teams. I'll go into the team and I look to see the positions of all the players they have and whether that system, or that shape at least, is going to fit that team. Then, like, if I know, oh, it's got like a deep line playmaker, then I'll look to see if they have a playmaker in centre midfield. If it's basically a 2 up top formation, I look to see whether they have 2 decent strikers. Like, I don't just go right and I'll pick you and you and you. Like, the tactic shouldn't... The team shouldn't fit around the tactic. The tactic should fit around the team. That's why I do more than one video on tactics. And like, for instance, this year, usually I just show Ryan's tactics at the start and then that's it. But this year I've done a little bit of everything. I found tactics on websites. The one on Friday is obviously a bit of a mean one, but still. We've done 2 of Ryan's. Well, I've got 1 coming out of Ryan's, as well as one that I've already done of Ryan's. I've showcased some RDF ones with different shapes. The reason why I've done that one where it was 5 different tactics is because it's 5 different shapes. So as somebody who was like, oh, I need a tactic, and went on just one video and gone, I'll just use that one. No, if they come to my video, I've gone, right, what shape are you? Because I've got 5 different shapes. Surely one of these shapes you could potentially try and use. They weren't exactly random shapes, were they? So there we go. That's basically why, viewers. I need you to make a tactic where AC Milan will sell me Tonali. That's my first time on Twitch, but not on Facebook. DOF challenge, yes! How are you enjoying it? I did make a blunder the other day. I kept calling Dean Harris Peter Salin. Andy, on such a save, haven't enjoyed a save as this in several FM. Started as unemployed with no reputation at all. Won the league with Malmo. Nice. Lyon, Dortmund, Milan, Tottenham, and Man United. You've been around the block, my friend. Glad you're enjoying your save, though. That's good. Pick a gegenpress with a team of lazy players with 5 stamina. Act confused when it doesn't work. Spot on. Morning, Nomadic Striker. How are you this morning? I'm Mr. Hazy's here. Good to see you. I want a WM formation for the 1950s. The good old days. Oh, it does look weird when you watch that. And if you go even further back, the formation used to literally be one defender, one in front, 8. That is genuinely what they used to look like. You said my name? Oh, good, Dean. I know because I recorded episode 1 and 2 a couple of weeks ago. Then I recorded 3 to 5 this weekend just gone. Sunday, I want to say. I think it was Sunday. So it's been a while in between. Decided to start a Bundesliga save for Christmas. Bundesliga is so much fun. 3 jobs in Sweden, lower tiers, until I got the Malmo job. That's awesome that you managed to build your way up, though. That's great. Now you're a European legend. That's what's good about a journeyman. The classic 181. No, it was 118. 118. Bought Tanguy Nianzi with Newcastle. He's very good. Really liking him. He is fantastic, to be fair. And you can pick him up quite cheap as well. Sometimes they release him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Got your number. Exactly. You had to have a mustache to play. The 118. Yes, S&G. So, Dad speaks about a guy in the rebuild on Monday. Dad speaks about a guy who went to Prague. I won't give away the spoilers for who it is or the background on this guy because it's quite an interesting fact. But when I was trying to find images of him, it's shown the tactic that he took to the Czech Republic, or whatever it was back then, like Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, what he took to Prague to revolutionize, and they dominated for years and years and years, and it was the 118. Was it a Roman midfielder? Deep line playmaker. Going for 28 million, I was like, Bayern, are you crazy? But yeah, very good player. Especially if they start using him. Now I want to do a save in South America thanks to your rebuild. I wouldn't go Argentina though. It's so confusing. And a libero, yeah. I love a libero. If you don't wake up rough tomorrow, any chance of a morning stream? Maybe. I did say to the wife, I was like, I might still do a Friday live stream if I'm feeling alright. And she was like, don't go telling anybody that you're going to do it. Just do it as a surprise. I was like, good thinking. Because I have not gone out drinking for a few months. Tell a lie, I went out drinking a couple of months ago. Only with the rest of them not, but that's the first time in a long time. Sounds like a Kevin Keegan formation. 118 will outscore you. Whatever you score, we'll score one more. Fun, right? That's how football should be. Fun. Oh, Jason Van Duyven can actually go on the bench here. Oh, we're against Basel. We'll take out Sangare. We're against Basel, so let's go back to our usual. We'll bring in Koulibaly. So we've got those 3 there in midfield, but Gravenberch comes in there. Noni Madueke comes in there. Anybody who should be in the 7 on the bench? No. And Nell is slightly struggling. We could put in Ziesiger. I don't mind Ziesiger. Like, I need to give him more game time, to be fair. Morning, Mark. How are you, buddy? He's a good defender on this game.
Light. Green light.
Almost bloody got me.
Red light. Green light.
Green light. Red light.
Red light. Green light.
I'm good, Mark. I hope you're well. Matt, thank you very much. Have a good day, my friend. Have a good Christmas if I don't speak to you before. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you in the streams again in the future. Love that Argentina video. So confusing, but that's why I love South/Central America. They need to make more leagues available so you can do leagues in, like, random countries like that. Cabrera, thank you very much for the host. Because that would be quite fun. Okay, so Basel. We're already, I think we're top of the group. Because I think Basel actually beat... Who did they beat again? They beat somebody who's in our group. Is it Monaco? I can't remember who else is in our group. Leverkusen. I knew it was a team round about Monaco, Leverkusen standard. Venezuela would be awesome. Yeah. Stream's going well, my friend. Thank you very much for asking. Test this tactic when they're winning in France with Lille, second in Syria with Atalanta, and still catching up with Villarreal. Would be brilliant if one won the Champions League. That is something. That is the funniest thing. Well, I tell you what happened to me a couple of times when I've tested tactics. I always do like you've probably done there. I add myself as manager in the 5 top leagues and just pick random teams. And they always seem to play each other in one competition. Come on! Good girl, Luca. They always seem to play each other in one competition. So I always go like, oh yeah, and they knocked out the quarterfinal, but I thought, don't go into who knocked them out, because then it'll be obvious. So that tactic's played against each other, which is quite funny. Merry Christmas to you too, Mark. And Chloe and the rest of the family. Okay, good start. Zisagid playing against Basel. Swiss came from Young Boys. Koulibaly as well, I think. He's not Swiss, but I think he started at Young Boys. Might be wrong. Oh no, he's Udinese, isn't he? Udinese. Good ball. Oh, look at this. Tearing them apart. And Luca at the back post. We don't low cross here, viewers. Not on this one. Not on this one. Left out England since I want the AI teams to be as they are. Yeah, because they're so powerful, aren't they? If I do England, I tend to do like Championship or League 2. Or I do like bottom of the league. Oh, Luca could have had a hat-trick of headers. Who about bottom? Oh, Fenerbahce are playing our player. God, Belotti went to Inter. Another one before half time, maybe? That was a naughty back heel. Unnecessary back heel. What a spray that is. Lost check. Win it back. Just want to see if it's viable in Game 2 and not just a database, but it's really strong defensively. Lorenzo. Oh. I've had one shot. That would have been his hat-trick in the first half again. He hasn't done that for a long time. That's Mr. Luca. I think we'll play on with the same team. I might make a change in the second half, like early. Oh, Joey. Took it out, indicating he wants to come off. Easy decision. I've had more success with Luca playing him as a complete forward in a 2-striker system. I miss Prime Luca. Yeah, I miss him too, Ed, when he used to score hat-tricks in the first half instead of just 2. What are we going to do with that? I mean, he has been fantastic for us in the advanced forward, so I can't really comment what he's like. Oh my god. What a goal that is, by the way. If he is onside. He's past it. Yeah, I can't really comment what he's like in other player roles, but for me, I know advanced forward is like, is more renowned for having like small, pacey, he's miles on, small, pacey strikers. Not in this FM. If they've got good physicals, they're a step ahead of their defenders. Not good physicals, good mentals. Like, he's intelligent enough to make good runs. Is Amir's SMS overrated on FM? Just seems to fail to deliver in midfield. Attempted to retrain him as a shallow striker. I don't rate him either. I really don't rate him. I think shallow striker is one of the only roles that you can play him because other than that, he has some bad weaknesses. Composure's so low. You can't play him as a ball player because his composure's like 10. Love your content, man. How much scouting do you control in? Caxi, first off, thank you very much, my friend. Welcome. First time into the stream, or first time at least leaving a comment. I appreciate that. I tend to... So I don't think I'm controlling the scouting on this save. Am I? I don't think I am, but what I do is my own scouting at the end of the season. So what you see off screen, especially this summer, because we're in the 4th season now, so it's been 3 years of youth intakes. And I've missed a few because of when the few was popping up on the next gen, I was like, never seen any of these before. So I went and tried to find some of my own. So I went and did my usual, looking at the under-19s teams, looking at, I think there was like a youth competition, scouting some of those players, went to the usual African clubs that I know give me some good players. I can't remember what nations I loaded because I tried going to like Syria and stuff like that, and I don't think I remember to load them. I don't know. SMS player Ms. Mazzala on attack out of the midfield. I think that's the trouble. You can't rely on him defensively or as like a ball player. Although defensively he's good. There's some weaknesses that he has in his game, isn't there? You need to make another sub. Christ. Okay. Caligari. You need a bit of a rest, my friend. Holoschek hasn't been too great to bring on Marcus Edwards. We are indeed, Matcha. We are indeed. Taking people to the sword. Maybe we'll use the meme tactic later on. Oh dear, Massacre straight away with a mistake. You changed formation. You changed SA's formation. Yeah, we're going back to the normal formation now. I am testing a 4-2-2, which seems to be working quite well as well. But we only did the meme tactic yesterday because we hit the daily sub goal. I picked up a hallowed 15-year-old Colombian who looks dynamite. Hopefully develops while I await his arrival. Yeah, there's a few players that I have that we had to wait a little bit from Colombia who looks really good. That was almost a complete blunder. I think he might be off. It's a beautiful goal if it isn't, but I do think he's off. Nothing makes me more proud than watching my 20-year-old midfielder playing for Tanzania. Probably my favourite one I could find so far. Oxane, that might be the one that Ryan sent me, actually. Ryan's got a couple. Yeah, I thought he was off. What was he on? He was off. Oh, Kanate. Bad miss. Tanzania out again. Yeah. Standard procedure, 4-1. Luca did eventually get his hat-trick. Mine's regen, unfortunately, but yeah, Tanzania's quietly producing some decent prospects. Yeah, Ryan found a couple at the start, to be fair. I still yet to showcase them, because Wonderkid videos doing so bad for me at the start. With everybody just doing non-league shit. It's like, stop doing non-league! Watch my videos of Wonder Kids instead. Came through Young Africans Academy. I love that team. Some beauties. My go-to one in like FM12 was always the Australian one. And I never used any of them. I used to just literally sign them because they were a free transfer. And then next season just sell them. I was doing it with like PSG even though I had like 600 million in the bank. It's just something that is ingrained in me that I can make a profit out of these players. So I'm going to. Oh, hello. Luka Popovic. 2-star, 5-star potential. And he has £19 million buyout clause. I wonder. Right to Dream Academy? No, the Australian one is the... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. SUA? Something like that? SAU? Something like that. Luka Popovic. How good do we reckon this guy is? He's very good. He is very good. UC. Might be that one, yeah. Morning, Rob. It's going well, mate. Wrexham have Ryan Reynolds. We have to do non-league. Done that myself. 14 composure as well. 13 anticipation. The physicals are insane. Fickle personality, viewers. Oh, I knew there would be a downside. I knew there would be a downside. A little bit of mentoring, yeah. But 19 million's a lot of money to spend on somebody. And we don't even have it, to be fair. We're under. But we'll add him. Pablo Marcos. Is that the one that we looked at? Independiente. 5 million. Unbelievable. Some decent players there. The Shallow Striker has break the offside trap. Will they do it? They tend to, yeah. They tend to make forward runs. Yeah, even a centre midfielder will. Still no place for Kanate. It's because you're playing in this league, my friend. But don't tell him that. Do not tell him that. Okay, do we go back to the 4-4-2? I think so. I think we keep trying this 4-4-2. Utrecht. They give us our only loss last season. What does moves into the channels do? Means that they run away from the box for like balls over the top, etc. Oh. Two secs. Sorry, viewers, my friend was... he's popped in to drop over some presents, or pick up a present. And my wife was actually saying... He was in it yesterday. He was the guy talking about the Tenerife trip. But, yeah, he was like, oh, don't be alarmed if you go into the toilet. Roberts is naked washing his hair. Hakon! Good morning, my friend. How are you? Right. We continue. Can I take food poisoning? Really? Okay. I'm all good, buddy. I'm all good. Good to see you. Utrecht gave us our only loss last season. Cody Gakpost is coming back from injury. That's good. Right. Anel comes back into the team. Oh, Pellegrini's still out. So Montoya goes left back. I really want to give Montoya as many games as we possibly can because he has great potential still and he's only 2 starting. Yet I think he looks really decent. Like, especially going forward. He looks really good. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to the 4-2. The only trouble is our backup striker. I suppose we've got Hloschek. We could use. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we'll still go for it. We'll still go for it. We'll put Mazepus in. Konate is, well, he's not completely injured, but he does have food poisoning. I'd rather not have him sat on the bench, if I'm honest. Meme tactic, only if we reach the daily sub goal. I'm not doing it again. Have you changed which coach does your player reports? I don't even know where to look for that. Did we give you Stakrio? We haven't seen you Stakrio for a while. Keep Madwecki. Keep Madwecki in the team. We'll go for this. In responsibilities, I don't even know. I can't even remember. Don't know who gives us. I think it's Ruud van Nistelrooy, which isn't bad. I trust him. I trust Ruud. Normally I just get a coach for it, so the star ratings are quite accurate. I mean, yeah, you need to make sure, obviously, the player doing it has good judge and player ability. My player reports are all over the place. Yeah, it's something that I never really look into, to be honest. Maybe it should. Maybe I should. I think that's the beauty of this game, right? Like, even though I play this game so much, there's still some things that I either don't have time for or know little about the game. That makes this a beautiful game. Like, we learned about a developmental list a few streams ago. Only just found out about it. So what I like about this is Lucas sits on the last man because he's the advanced forward. And Young-sang, you've seen him like buzzing around because he is the pressing forward. So if he does win the ball back, Lucas on the last line of defence already. Oh, what a goal that is. Wasn't the best angle for it, but what a goal that is. All of my replays, I want to be on a different camera angle. Oh, great finish. How been playing? He's been doing alright, to be fair, Ryan. I think the trouble is we give him like appearances off the bench, so his statistics might not look the best, but he has been scoring. Saidam Nguri was 4-star, having the season of his life, now 3-star. Okay then. I love it when that happens. But it's down to if you've signed better players around. Director is good. I don't mind Director, but I think I've overused it over the years. I like the sideline one for when I'm watching the game, because I can see if my players are out of position a lot better. And like now I can see how fluid the tactic is. Like that Youngsang top bin run. I know he's making good runs, it should have just been an earlier pass. I was watching Tom FM a few days ago playing his 4-1-2-3 with 2 wingers. No advancing CMs, no one cutting inside, not a strong header in the box, and he couldn't understand why he wasn't scoring. It was horrible. Bless him. Oh, he's so funny. It used to crack me up when I had the 4-3-3, and so I'll show you what I mean. And when I first was using it, so this is the tactic, right? When I was first using it, they were going, why do you have Mazzala on attack and then inside forward? Surely they would be stood in the same area all the time. And I'm like, that's the point. Because then Luca's taken one defender, and then the left back, or the right back, sorry, has 2 people to mark. And you create overloads. And then look how well I was playing in the first couple of seasons with Chile, and look how well it performs now. And the Mazzala on attack always seems to get a lot of action, and the inside forward is always arriving at the back post if it's on the other side of the pitch. We always have 2 people attacking that back post. And it's usually the Mazzala on attack, and it's usually the inside forward. Changes my left centre midfield, Mazzala on attack. It works. It just works. Well, that 2 liberos on attack. I don't even think you can get 2 liberos. Sideline, lowest height, 3/4 zoom for me during match highlights. Sideline's definitely the best. Hey, wish you a Merry Christmas. Already love your content, especially the Monday rebuilds. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Is it Alat? I appreciate it, my friend. Merry Christmas to you too and your loved ones. Yeah, I think you can only have one. I'm still debating whether to do 2 strikers and 2 wingers, or 2 strikers and a shadow striker. Have a preference. I prefer the 2 wingers. I think wide formations are just slightly better than narrow ones this year. I've struggled with like diamonds and stuff. A 4-3-1-2 isn't too bad. Don't know why, it gives you a little bit more width. I've seen a few people have success with them. I haven't, but I've seen a few people have them. But again, I'm not the best tactically. I go by what I see. I basically had the same system going as that DLP, DM through as Monchu is Xabi Alonso reborn. A lot of people talk about Monchu, didn't they? And say he's really good. Spread out wide, there we go. Great finish. In my save, I take my wingers and I convert them to wing backs. Any advice? Not really, because I don't. It's not really something I do. It's past his 15, but you think it was 20 with what he pulls off. My advice is no. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Okay, so that gives us a good indication that this tactic is working alright, even though both our strikers haven't scored yet. Let's give Luca a bit of a rest. Noni. Mazepus has a knock. But I think I can continue. I'm going to allow him to continue playing. Chile in the centre midfield on attack. Lamar's not bad as a wing back, but I love Lamar. I think he's fantastic. Right, I need a quick pee, viewers. Good tackle. Okay. Good win. They only had 5 shots. We had 20. Not bad at all. Defensive efforts. Ajax are keeping up with us though. They've only dropped 1 game. Lorenzo Luca. Oligo Sarshaw wants to buy Lorenzo Luca, does he? How are you still in a job? 14 days. I think we'll holiday through to the next game because I hate just pressing the same button. We're outside the transfer window, so I don't think it matters too much. Then we are off to Excelsior and then Leverkusen. And then Ajax. Some big games coming up. Ollie's at the wheel. Oh, yes. How do we know he's not come to watch some excellent football? I mean, maybe he wants to take some tips. Now, a lot of these leagues are only on view only, so I don't have any options to go over to them. United pay stupid money for Luca at my Hanover save. Absolutely mug them off. I mean, that's it. We're at a point in the save. What are we, season 4? We're not like Champions League contenders. I think we could get to the quarters, maybe even the semis. But I still think if we come up against like a Man City who have Haaland, or Liverpool, even obviously who knocked us out before, a PSG, I don't think we have world-class players to beat these teams yet. So we're at the point where... Oh!
This isn't the Omega Look Show.
It isn't! Servalor, thank you very much for the gifted subs, my friend. Completely out of nowhere. Love that. Very much appreciated. I think we're at the point where if somebody comes in with a massive offer for Lorenzo Luca, might do it. Might do it, because then we reinvest. We bring better players in. We build this team. So that in a couple of years' time, we might have a Champions League team. Youth to go type of style. Did they fire Ollie in the latest update? Someone took over United immediately in my most recent save. I think so, yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. I really do appreciate the gifted subs. Very kind of you. 'Tis the season. I hate that saying, don't you? 'Tis the season. Just say, it is the season. the Monchu fan club. Seven by Monchu. Don't you think there are so many good centre midfielders on the game this year? 80 mil, take it or leave it. I would take 80 mil for Luca. Because we have top bins who could fill in a row, and I still think we'll win games. We've got Hloschek if we need to. That's 2. Jason Van Duyven, although his finishing's not amazing, he looks like he's going to be good. We also have Čerčić, is the youngster we've just bought, the Serbian one. We also have the Turkish lad coming. They can all play up front. They may not all be strikers, but they can all play up front. And if worse comes to worse, we play the meme tactic and win anyway without any attacking midfielders. We just go on and we plug this baby in and we just win. Because it's so good. Morning, Jace. How are you, buddy? My favourite centre midfielder is Mobley. Yeah. Well, he didn't do too well for me on in my draft, though, did he? That was a shame. Deep line playmaker Kane is what you need. Exactly. So, yeah. Let's see. Excelsior, Leverkusen. We need to sort out the training schedule, though, because that is appalling. That's better. Ho ho ho, first time in the stream. Welcome, buddy. Has someone tried Isaac Bevan Johansson? Very good player. Do I play FPL, Luke? No, I did last year, but I just lose interest halfway through and I just stopped playing it. Gakpo's injured again. 16th October. Yeah, that's annoying. Right, Konate's back. Instead of Sangari. Isaac is a jack of all trades, master of none. That's the one. That's very, very true. Aran, Immobile, Pokey, Burak Yilmaz, Salah, and Messi as my centre 5 last draft was brilliant. Is that the one you won? That's mental. Gakpost. I see what you did there. He's always at the back post. Cody Gakpo is always at the back post. So he's going to be called Gakpost. And now looks like a powerhouse. He's very good. You won that one with that centre midfield. That's mental. Nav did one yesterday, didn't he? How did that do? So what was it that you were looking for, S&G? Is it just the good off the ball, good pace, finishing obviously, break the offside trap, something like that? Oh, we haven't scored one of them in a while. Yo, like, do you know my dad? What a weird comment. No, I don't know your dad. That's so bizarre. You won Navs. Light speed offside trap and off the ball. A little bit of pace. Caxi!
It isn't the Omega Look show.
It isn't. Oh, and Burrs as well.
This isn't the Omega Luke Show.
Thank you very much, people. Very much appreciate that. You lovely lot. Casey, thank you for the sub. Burrs, thank you for the gifted. For your booty. Your booty's got it. PSV is basically Bayern right now. We're completely dominating. We're 2-0 up. I haven't been concentrating. Young Sam Bin just got scored as well. Oh. Places his shots. Adiemi COP scored 11 goals, 1 assist in 7 games. On his debut, he scored 4 goals. He is good. Try and steer away from shoots of power now. It's so inconsistent. It can be, but then have you seen some of the goals that Lorenzo Lucas scored for us? You just think, oh, that's a good shot. Go on, I'd love for him to hit one now. Like, sometimes he hits them so powerful, it's like, that's sexy. So sweet. Madwecki. Pull it back. Lorenzo! Oh! Close. Caxi again! It isn't! Viewers, we've gone over the daily sub goal. Does that mean we're playing the meme tactic? With 5 gifted subs. You absolute legend. Thank you very much. Oxley as well. Continuing his sub from Vade. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone's out of position and still worked brilliantly. It's mental how it works like that, isn't it? Just signed a Rezo for the first time ever. Oh, he's so good. We got a hype train going, viewers. We're on our route. We're en route to a level 3 hype train. Would you believe it? Thank you so much, Caxi, for not only subscribing but also for the gifted. Choo choo, motherfuckers! Oh, Luca. It's better for inside the box when all of your chances are from passing to space. You don't want shoots of power. That's true. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do the meme tactic for the next game. Game is done in 40 minutes. Won't even concentrate either. They've only had 1 shot. Found a great Norwegian striker when I was managing in Norway. Never heard of him in real life, even though I'm Norwegian. Brought him with me to AZ Alkmaar, and he has 14 goals in 19 games. His name is Hartveit Riest. I don't think I've heard of that either. The cutback merchant's tactic. Thatcher's goal with the prime.
This isn't the Omega Luke Show.
It isn't the Omega Luke Show. Thank you very much for the prime, my friend. Welcome. What year did you get Gravenberch and how much did he set you back? £40 million, Desmond. £20 million up front, £20 million in instalments. And we got him in the 3rd season. Right at the start. Right at the start of the season, the very last day of the transfer window, we sold Philip Max. No, we didn't. We sold Buscagli. Or was it Philip Max? No, it was Philip Max. We sold Philip Max for £39 million. We had a little bit left over. We signed... Oh, that's a good goal. We signed Luca Pellegrini as our left back for £3 million. We compared him to Philip Max, same player, younger, £3 million. Sold ours for 39. And then we had so much money that we decided to go all out and see who we could get. And Ryan Gravenberch was sat there on the interested list, so we went for him. It was Max bought Pellegrini and Gravenberch. I thought it was. He starts the game as 16 years old. Spotted him as he scored 12 goals in 15 games as 17-year-old in the Norwegian league. That's mental. Amazing attacking fullback. He's really good. Solid. And for 3 million, you cannot complain with that at all. We did sell Buscagli for quite a lot, but I can't remember who we signed from that. Was it Young Sang? Kanate. We signed Kanate because of the Buscagli deal. He had enough of the grotty village that is Amsterdam and wanted to go to the Thrive Metropolis of Eindhoven. The Thrive Metropolis. Hey, I've been to Amsterdam. It's beautiful. That would be a rough transfer in real life, I'd imagine. Given the... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, never happened in real life. Has there ever been a player that's gone between the two? I wouldn't really know myself. I'm genuinely asking. Mazepus. This is Renzi skin. It is indeed, my friend. Lorenzo! What was that at the end? Did you see that? It's like he tripped over. Celebrating the goal. Whoa. He's just so tall, he just trips over everything. Is that an assist from Youngsang? Oh, that is tactical blunder. Yeah, he tries headbutting the corner flag. Maybe that's what he was doing. We're 4 points clear of Ajax. Does that mean that they've lost the game now? You might have missed that. Right, 4-1. I think we should start going to the meme tactic now, viewers. Why not? How tall is Luca? He is 6'7". Your dad would love me. Just won the Carabao Cup with Spurs. And 10 points clear the Prem. Yes, Dean, he would love you. Apparently there's a Canadian-born player just being called up a few years ago by Romania. He used to play for Barcelona but released due to registration issues. He's 15 years of age. Oh, wow. Thank you very much for the level 2 hype train, viewers. Really do appreciate that. How'd you set up your dugout menus? It's just a skin. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Right, let's go to this. I said I'd do it if we get to the daily sub goal. We smashed it again. Joey goes in the register. Let's leave it as it is. Let's leave it as it is for the time being. What is this monstrosity? Well, tomorrow's video will reveal all, viewers. The likes of Kluivert, Koeman, Stam, Huntelaar kind of went between PSV and Ajax, but they moved away to another country in between. Yeah, I didn't think it would... I know a few players, obviously the ones that you mentioned, have played for both, but not directly from one to another. This tactic's crazy, viewers. I honestly thought then they were playing the same. Imagine if they matched us. You're like, yeah, go on then. All quiet. Let's make some changes. Noni. Lost check. Why not? Let's do it, Van Duyven. Let's give him a go. Is this a highlight killing tactic? Ends the game for you. As soon as you go up in the lead, use this, you'll never concede. To be fair, it's very good defensively. Yesterday, I think the longest we got to was like the 40th minute before the opposition had a shot. It wasn't even on target, it wasn't a highlight, just when they had a shot. 40th minute. I haven't seen them have a shot since. It's just very good at breaking up play. I feel like retiring players this year make garbage coaches so often. Is it because of lack of badges? Probably, yeah. Nick Vergier was the last transfer between PSV and Ajax. He joined PSV on a free from Ajax in 1819. So nobody like substantial. That's more of like a released youngster. Obviously on the game, we had Dani Alves move to Ajax after we signed him. So we pinched Gravenberch. Fair deal. I love how that did nothing. I love that did absolutely nothing, just killed the game. They ended up on 8 shots at the end as well, so they managed to get a few shots in at the end. But we'll see how it does in the next game. We'll play it from now on. Oh, crap. We're going to play against Ajax. Fair enough. Fair enough. And Leverkusen. This tactic is trash. How have we not won that 8-0 after moving to this tactic? This will be how we'll tell that it's this will be a challenge. How we'll tell it's meta. Yesterday we tried it against Bilbao. It destroyed Bilbao. Now we'll see it against Leverkusen and Ajax. And don't forget, even with our good 4-3-3 tactic of Ajax, we went 2-0 down. We still come back and won 3-2 in the cup. But we went 2-0 down. Praise Lucas' form. How much is he worth now? Only 51. So he is wanted by United, PSG, Madrid. That's every... If you add Man City to that, that's every club's nightmare. Really, isn't it? It's only really is off the ball that it's not 15. Because finishing is 13, pace and acceleration 13. That's good enough for his height. Yeah, he looks class. PSV released a video when they signed Vergier showing all the previous players who had switched over and just captioned it, "If you can't beat them, join them." Tremendous, but that is class. Love that. I love it when teams just get involved in banter. Spartak Moscow do it all the time, don't they? 11 passing. Awful player. They never make bids, or is that just me? It's true. Even when you offer them out, sometimes they never make bids. It's more like they're just scouting them. Because obviously I've got loads of people on my shortlist that I'm scouting. It would come up saying that I'm interested, but I have no intention of making an offer. They might be sat on no budgets like me. Doubt it, but still. Okay then, 2 big games. I'm quite curious actually. Let's see what the tactical familiarity is with the meme tactic. Bang. Right. If you just quick pick it, this is what it suggests. But obviously we're not going to do that. Just did that to get rid of some of the players that we can't use. Luca in there. The Regista, I want Verman. Kind of want you to play in there. The only trouble is we don't actually have any players that break the offside trap. Maybe Youngsang? Youngsang does, and he's quick. So, SNG, you're going to think, why is there some roles changed? Well, yesterday we had a little toy around with it and just seen what we could change to alter it, maybe make it a little bit different. And some of the things that we did, we have changed, like the Regista instead of the roaming playmaker, because Joey wasn't getting involved at all, whereas when we changed it to Regista, he got really involved. And we tried different roles for the wingers. Wide playmakers are not the one. But yeah, was wondering if my eyes were playing a trick on me. Yeah, we changed a few little things. We left the defense as it was, and we left the 3 in the midfield exactly how it was. We just changed the wingers and this role just to see if we could play around with it, really, more than anything. Players going between PSV and Ajax doesn't happen often. The one before Vergier was 2012-13 when Ajax bought Nicolas Moisander for 4 million. What were your CM and winger roles? For what? This tactic or before? Why playmakers are S? Do you mean like S tier? They're just not good in this. This tactic's still working. Good morning, Tom. It is. Wim Janssen also got hit by a snowball when he played for Ajax, but he returned as a former PSV player. Class. Facts, Jace. Love it. That's what we've been changing around to. Alternately, inverted wing back instead of fullback. Wide midfielder is something that I was toying around with because you can obviously alter all of the instructions yourself. So we did that on the right hand side and it seemed to work quite well. But when we did the wide playmaker, we couldn't get the best out of it. Because I was wondering, like, because inverted means they run inside, which is great for the balls over the top. Before the 4-2-2, so what was the question? The winger and the centre midfielder and winger roles. It was inside forward on attack on the right hand side, and then the two centre midfielders was Roman playmaker and centre midfielder on attack. Have you tried Diego Travosos or Willett Swedberg? Willett Swedberg, yes, but not the other one, no. Is he good? Right, let's see how long it takes Leverkusen to have a shot. Especially with this very narrow formation that they're playing. They could get caught out quite a lot here. So, who had 10 minutes? It's quite early, to be fair. Oh, Hradecki. Good save. I like Hradecki. Good goalkeeper. In real life, too. They all make runs and are set to run wide with the ball, but make inside runs. Yeah. Did I miss big things this stream? What happened in this stream? We've won every single game so far, Tom, so not too much. We've just been battering teams and having a little bit of fun, I think. Right, let's see then. We played it on extended yesterday, so we could see a little bit more about it. Look how high up the pitch they're pressing, even though they're no attacking midfielders. We win the ball back. They don't really retrieve, but what they do is find space. What a pass that is! No! It's volleyball, viewers! It's volleyball! Unbelievable goal! That is an unbelievable goal! Young Sang Bin just volleyed it from like 30 yards. Look at this! Bang! Oh, that's showing off! Another one. The ball does not hit the ground before it goes in. That is insane! I'm so annoyed that their defender headed that, because if we scored directly from Young Sang Bin, just smashing it, what a goal that would have been. That was incredible. Volleyball manager, yeah. That was mental. That's how good this tactic is, viewers. I'm so shocked with that. It's like plays also, yeah, you can have it. Whack. Zidane's it from like 40 yards. Oh, Sammy, boy, what have you done there? That's awful. We have only conceded twice using this, like S&G's put it, meme tactic. And both times, it's because of Sam Johnson. Both times. Oh dear, oh dear. Look how hard it is to break it down. Young-sang! I've seen so many goalkeeping errors the last day. That's very poor, isn't it? Great anticipation, though. Young-sang Bin is having the game of his life. It's tiki-taka and short passing's worst nightmare. Luca! Oh, it's gone in, but it doesn't count. A 5-line press and high. Yeah. In zones as well. They drop back to like the halfway line, and then if it gets passed over here, it's like that. And then it comes back. And then it's like that. It goes the other side. It's quite clever. It's very fluid. Only 2 shots that they've had. One was a corner. Oh, Kanate. Bilbao have gone 1-0 up, which I think is good for us. Yeah, that's really good for us. Like, phenomenal. We're 6 points clear if the games stay the way they are already. Okay. Let's make some changes. Do that, then that. Resting players more than anything. Okay. I think the Regista's quite good though. S&G, I must say, like the what we try. Oh, Mazepus, you're in, son. Oh, should have been a goal. If he's better, it's a goal. Mazepus is not a very good finisher. Yeah, I think what we found was the DM/Roman playmaker role wasn't getting involved too much, and the rating was quite low. Whereas if you look, I mean, 7.2. We'll take a look at some of the passing statistics, because when we looked at it after the last time, I mean, I looked at it off stream and then I shown it right at the start. I can't remember if you were in there at the point where we've shown it. But he was so much more involved in the game than what he was in the other games that we played with him. And we were against Athletic Bilbao, who's a far superior team. Oh! Lost check. That is an insane goal. Oh, I like this goal a lot. Keeper's like, what the Yoga Benito. Massive off the ball and passing. I had Tony Cruz the other day. Oh yeah, as a Roman playmaker for sure. Regista's good for somebody who's aggressive in tackling as well. Which I think is why they get a better rating, I guess. Because if you don't have, like you say, a person specifically for the Roman playmaker, they might go... oh, what a tackle that is, by the way. They might go a little bit lost in the game. I think that's what we are finding, because we don't necessarily have a good Roman playmaker for that position. Like, Gravenberch is fantastic at it, but we need him further forward. We could play him back there, I suppose. But Joey's class for the Regista. If we highlight the Regista, what comes up? Dribbling, first touch, long shots, passing, technique. Flair, decisions, composure, vision, teamwork, off the ball, balance. I thought it was more like work rates and stuff. That does surprise me. But it still works quite well. The meme tactic always works. Has been good, isn't it? Plus check you beaut. Some finish, Jace. Vermin is a nice player to watch in real life too. I've really enjoyed using him, I must admit. Cheap as well. Really enjoyed using him. He's becoming one of my favourite players in this team. Kimmich as well, my god, he wins a lot of interceptions as a Roman playmaker. Kimmich is a fantastic pick. He's so much better this year than what he was last year. Last year he wasn't that good on the game, I don't think. But yeah, Kimmich this year is incredible. I picked him in the Super League forgetting that we were playing FM21. And I looked at him, I was like, oh, he's FM21's Kimmich. He's nowhere near as good. If that other game stays the same, I'll be more than happy with that. Anyone here tried Emil Seed on FM22? Plays for my local team. Can't wait to see what his next move will be. He's been good the last couple of years, actually, isn't he? Look how many people are in the box. Chelly! Oh, he's so good at headers. I don't understand it. We're so good at jumping for headers. Should we scout a regen Roman playmaker? Well, if the Regista's good enough, I'm more than happy to keep them in there every time we play this meme tactic. It succeeds again, viewers. I had no doubt. What I do want to have a look at is the data hub. I want to see that Regista role. How much influence did it have in the game? We've had a lot of Norwegians recently, haven't we? I tell you what I love about these morning streams is the different nationalities that I now get to speak to. Like, we get a lot of the Australians come in who I usually don't get to talk to a lot in stream, so that's been great. Right, can we see the data hub straight away? Is that? Yeah, 3-1. So, I want to see passing. Pass map. Last match. There we go. So if I highlight Joey. So he wasn't involved as much as what he was the previous time. But look how much higher up the pitch we were. Pass combinations 45. Is that high? I think it is. 58 for Cedric. 101 at left back. Merry Christmas, Genki. Hope you're good, my friend. Also, Hammerby, who Swedberg is at, also has a great winger, Akinkumi Amu. Yes, I've seen him quite a few times actually be quite good in like rebuilds and stuff. I'm always surprised when I see a Norwegian in the chat. Don't know why. Used to it being just me. I mean, I have, from the very beginning, always had a big Scandinavian following because I did Conquering Scandinavia at the start. So I always had, like we always see Peter Salen's name pop up every now and then, who's Swedish. A lot of Danes. Thomas First, one of my big simulators as well. Swede, Kaxi Swede. I'm always very grateful for the Nordic or Scandinavians that come in. Because you guys, I had a lot of you guys watching from the very beginning. Portuguese too, I have quite a weird, like, big Portuguese following on YouTube. Who very demanding for me to do either Sporting or Porto as a rebuild because I've done Benfica. So I'm sure we'll have to do that at some point. Alright, I'm a little bit, I thought it would be a little bit more, considering how well he played, but still, Wilbert was at the heart of everything. That shocks me. Finish. There we go. We have Icelandish come in a couple of times. I think he's from Iceland anyway. I'm sure he is. He's not finished. He's only 28. Oh, puns. Right, Ajax. When are you doing the Alta rebuild from the Norwegian second tier? Oh, exactly. Exactly. Ailsons is my team. Are they back in the Prem yet? Ailsons? Is that how you say it? Bloody hell, Caligari looks good. Barnsley rebuild now. I still can't get over that comment, bro. It's like, oh, yeah, smaller teams do not do very, very good views for me. And then somebody just goes, do Gateshead. So, idiots. 5 to 7 weeks. Oh, Uriel. Sky Mexico's youngest, highest valued player from their main squad. What if he's a real player though, Jace? Because we're only 3 years in. Oh, why have we done that? Yeah, the youngest is 24, Jace. It's a real player, Diego. Santiago Jimenez is a wonder kid on this game. Here we go. Eric Salinas. I'll get a scout report for you, Jace. Sancheli for the first time to save. I'm quite excited. He's very good. He is very good. I'm Portuguese and happy with the Benfica rebuild. Still waiting for the Gibraltar rebuild where you won't stop until a guy from Gibraltar wins the Ballon d'Or. Imagine that. That would take ages, wouldn't it? That would literally take so long. Elsa got promoted this season. Oh, good. Gate said I'm bigger than Newcastle. Tell me I'm wrong. How's Barak Ince doing? He is at the club, but he's playing for the B team because his physicals aren't quite there yet. I'll probably try and loan him out. Good determination, going up. Mental's getting much better. Yeah, I'll probably try and loan him out. I want him to have first team football so he can just go on and progress because by the looks of it, he's got massive potential on this. Because a lot of clubs are after him. We'll have to pass that project onto the grandkids. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Right, okay. This is a big test for the meme tactic. Let's pick that restriction the unpicked positions. Get rid of you. Put Montoya on the bench. That's better. Okay. I want you in there. Swap you two round. I want. Oh, Wobe was really good last game though. I shouldn't really drop him. We'll keep him in because he actually played quite well last game. Joey stays in the register. Let's change this. Oh, why did I click that? Let's change this back to the inverted winger. Young Sang did brilliant. Luca did okay. I think we pretty much keep this. Cody Gakpo's is coming back soon. So let's see how it does. I actually think the 4-2-2 is quite broken this year. I just went unbeaten from 3 Liga to Bundesliga. I'm now in the Bundesliga with 300k and third league players. It is good. It's a good formation to use. Doing an Ultimate FM challenge with CA Talk now. A Uruguayan team. They have a good talented striker, Nicolas Siri. Maybe it's worth searching for. What's the Ultimate FM challenge? Is that some kind of rules that you've put in, Genki? To finish passing in the chat is you hold Talviti good in real life. There's a name. Currently have an 18 unbeaten streak in the Croatian First Division. You guys are getting good at this. Right. But for the fact that we lost to Utrecht that game, I'd be on an insane run of nearly 2 years, nearly 2 seasons. In the league, anyway. Probably until today. Now I have faith. I have faith. Try and break this down, Ajax. Been here. Been at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Come on then, you bloody bastards. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. See that fighting stance, viewers? Were you intimidated then? Or you shit yourself, didn't you? You went like that. Oh, Christ. Thought Luke's going to fight me. See how intimidated I am? In a wrestling ring. 0 shots for either team so far. Good times. What a game. They've had more possession. They're probably just better at keeping the ball than the other teams. We have a great mentor. His name is Omega Luke. He got sacked twice, but for our benefit. They still haven't had a shot. It's 22 minutes in now. I'll be a punch bag. Be my test dummy, Dean. It's like, Dean, I need to do a move, man. I need to practice it on you. About 25 to 26 minutes was their first shot. Caligari has took a knock. Mazepus on. Where's the highlights? Got a flare gun at home. I was sacked for science. Exactly that. Right, what I don't like is they've gone through the first line of our press. It's good. They've gone back. They've had to go back, viewers. It's all good. Oh, they've had to go long. The only thing that they'll score from is when we fuck up. When they go long. And now's there. Good win. Here we go. Young Sang. We found the gap. Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky. I shat my pants in that Kung Fu stance you just did, Luke. Imagine Jace just sat at his home, high as a kite. Go, whoa! Oh, I'm luckier now. Final gun 2-0 up. Right, come on. It's a test, viewers. Just download the Renzi skin. It is beautiful. How is Wilbur doing now? 6.5. Deserters yellow didn't do very well. Joey, yet again, 7.3 in the register. Our best performing player so far. I think we bring on Cody. Cody's missed a few games. We've missed him. Cody at the Gak post. That's how we're going to win this game. Cody's going to score at the Gak post. Comes running in. Ah, big ad. Renzi skin crashes my FM. The only thing it does do is it leaves like a weird graphic here every now and then, which is annoying. Right, come on. 10 shots to their 5. Get another big chance. We're very tired. Defensively, they're giving it to us, aren't they? They're making it very hard for us to break them down. Let's go Van Duyven. Good off the ball, decent pace. Alright, Jace is right, we'll demand some more. Can we pinch a late one? Can we pinch a late one? Marcus wins it back. Dispossesses them. Mazepus. We're being clever with it. Young Sang quite get it. Verman though. Good retrieval from him. Jason Van Duyven. Young Sang. Didn't expect that, did they? Did not expect that. By the way, unbelievable pass. Unbelievable pass. Aim is to win the 5 top leagues: England, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, and 5 other top divisions, plus Champions League of the World, plus 6 different international tournaments, and FIFA Club World Cup, and 10 other cups. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jason has been class since he's come on. Cody. Oh, Cody, what a terrible touch. Highlight continues. Going like this. Pasalic. Good signing for them. But they've had to go back. And we've pressed them back. I think he's off. Did he try and Rabona that? I hope it's offside. Just so I can laugh in your face. Shit! I thought he looked off. Who is keeping him onside there? Because that does not look right. Oh, that's like with the highlight. Too early, wasn't it? Why didn't he run straight? That's weird. Uh-oh. Gotta win this ball back. The Hounds of Justice. He's in. Ooh. Is there still another opportunity to win this game? Two minutes. 1 minute. No. We'll take a draw. We'll take a draw. I personally thought their goal was offside. The Regista, yet again, though, had a great game. And I'm happy with that. Caligari out for 5 to 6 days. I think we actually have a... Oh, no, we have got a game in 6 days' time. I thought it was an international break. Oh, that's next month. 15 league appearances, 1 away from upping his wages. That's fine. He probably deserves it. He's been really good. Has Caligari. Okay, I want to go to Data Hub. I want to see the passing thing again. Movement's been really good. Match momentum from the last game. So they pretty much dominated that, but they could not really break us down that much. Really did feel like that was offside, you know. Pass map. Look, Joey was higher than Lorenzo Luca. That's mental. But look at all the balls coming into him. It's crazy, really. Walbear played another big part in the passing. So did Kanate. That's quite interesting, though, isn't it? That is rather interesting, I must say. All right. Right, viewers. I think we'll end it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Who we got on? Oh, we got a few people on. Let's raid over to... Oh, we haven't raided Tom for such a long time. My friend Tom FM. Right, so first off, massively appreciate the love for the gifted subs and stuff like that today to help us get over to the daily sub goal yet again, you bloody legends. Also, thank you for a fantastic year of streaming. I will be back before the end of the year, but Christmas is about to arrive, so I just want to say a big thank you for that. Have a fantastic Christmas. Honestly, have a fantastic time. I've got 2 more videos coming out before Christmas, but I'm not going to be live streaming before then, so I hope you have a great one. Very slim chance I'll be live tomorrow if Dean gets his wish, maybe. But honestly, have a great Christmas. Enjoy it with all your loved ones. Don't drink too much, but eat a lot. That is all my motto at Christmas. Enjoy any sports that will be on. And again, thank you very much. I'll see you all soon. Go and look after Tom for me. He's a lovely lad. Bye-bye.